So yeah, it's so hot. I had to travel to the land of Club Penguin just to cool down a bit. Hi. Cool. Zenya. Welcome. Do you like it around here? I brought my big desk too, you know, so we could still do work and stuff. Hey. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Hope you've been enjoying your day so far, but if not, it's okay, because I got a nice epic little chat planned. If you We got a bit of a theming today. I do wonder how it's gonna go, but for now, what's up? It's Saturday. Wow, can you believe it already is so far in the year already? I cannot. It's always when you want things to go fast, it goes slow. And then vice versa, yeah. Hope you like this outfit, by the way. I rarely use the glasses, but I thought it was appropriate for the theme of today. And I have my squirter! Pew, 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 pew. I wish I had an animation, but whatever, it's fine. I know, I guess, yeah, it's hard or whatever. So far, I've not done much today. Gonna be honest. I've just been setting stuff up for today. Setting up streams. Yeah. I hate the stupid morning. Cause, you know, it's so slow, but it goes by so fast, and there's so much time. I go, I need to eat breakfast, I need to brush my teeth, I need to take a shower, I need to have lunch. Yeah, that's why nighttime is the best. Yeah. I'll barely get to anything, you know. I've not even been able to play my Gatsby games. And you know how much of an addict I am. So when I'm running out of time to even do that stuff, you know how tight things are. Although, okay, I did watch a little bit of Better Call Saul. I don't know if I need to be like careful about spoilers or anything, but it's like dang, okay, you know, some things are happening, you know. A certain Oji-san tripped and hit his head. Also fucking is it Ted in Breaking Bad when he also hit his head on a countertop. Yeah. I guess it happened again here. And then, okay, and then in the next episode, in the opening bit, oh my god, there's so much drama, okay? You know, so there's like Chuck and Jimmy, like the two brothers, they're there, like in the hospital room. but like the framing makes it seem like, you know, like Chuck is the one lying on the bed, but then the nurse. What the frick is a nurse? The nurse moves away, and then you see, oh wait, no, Chuck is sitting there, so there's someone else in the bed, and you realize it's their mom. And this is a flashback sequence of like, you know, their mom is dying and stuff. And then and then Jimmy is trying to tell like some story about their mom, but Chuck is like, freaking shut up, you're annoying. And Jimmy's like, I'm gonna go like get some supplies, I guess, get some things, I know, drinks or things to eat or whatever. And so he goes. But then when he leaves and the mom suddenly wakes up, she's like, Jimmy. And like Chuck is right there, and he's like, oh no, oh my god, Mom, you're awake. Wait, no, it's me, Chuck. And the mom, no, she's still like, oh, Jimmy. And she fucking dies like that. And then it's like, oh my god, man, Chuck got totally cacked by his own brother. But then you also consider of like, well, you know, maybe Jimmy was around more often, you know? I mean, Chuck was kind of off being busy, you know, doing his own things, busy, kind of law stuff, you know what I mean? I mean, he's a very like personable guy, like he's really good at dealing with people, so it kind of makes sense people would like him more, I guess, especially if he was around more, you know, while in her last days and stuff. But it's like, you know, I can kind of see like this deep resentment the brothers have to each other. Okay, like so many incidences. But they showed earlier in the season, okay, apparently Chuck had a wife. I don't know what happened with that. Because he does not have a wife currently. But they showed a flashback where he does have a wife. And then Jimmy, his bro, comes to like meet them, like, you know, have a dinner at their house. And then the wife really likes Jimmy, you know, she's like laughing at all his jokes. You know? And then Chuck tries making a joke and she's like, I don't get it, you know, and so it's like, man, you know, it's, you know, like all these little things, you know, Chuck is just seething that he keeps getting mocked by his little bro, you know. Everyone likes his little bro more. But then, you know, okay, the mom just like freaking dies right there. And then the nurse is like, oh, is your brother around? I can call him in. But Chuck's like, no, don't call it. And so they just fucking, I guess, cart the dead body away. And then by the time Jimmy comes back, everything is gone. And he's like, whoa, what happened? And Chuck's like, oh yeah, whatever, she died. And he's like, oh, dang, did she say anything? And then Chuck is like, no, no, she did not. Like she's hiding it. Even go more again from his own brother that you know, the mom's last words were his own name, you know. It's like so freaked up, you know, all these layers of drama, yeah. Anyway, sorry. I didn't mean to rant a bunch about Breaking. Sorry, this is not Breaking Bad. It's Better Call Saul. But yeah. It's pretty cool. Anyways, today we are going to talk a little bit about the state of the world. Oh yeah, I asked you guys a question. I did a poll earlier, so you know you could vote a little bit while I was on the waiting screen. So what for the results, what I asked, do you have a license for an AC? we're gonna get more into that later, but some people have an AC, some people don't. So currently 65% said yes, I have an AC. Wow, nice, good, but surprisingly, like 30% said no. It's quite surprising. As someone who lives in a first world country that has, AC installed everywhere. Although I guess the strength of the AC can be a little variable, depending on where it is. Yeah, AC is air conditioning. The non-American audience. So I don't know. Maybe there's some boonies Americans who haven't bothered setting things up. Actually, myself, if you're curious about my situation, I don't know if I've ever really like talked about it extensively on stream. We do have essential AC in the house, so typically it's fine, but my room always gets like super cooked, super extra cooked because of various factors. One, I'm on the second floor and heat rises apparently. It gets much higher. So it's kind of weird because like, is it really true? Like on the ground floor, you'd be more cool, but then that is where the air comes in, right? But I don't know. I guess it just immediately goes up or something. But yeah, very bad for thermo aerodynamics. You're very hot to make your room warmer by being there. Yeah, it's just so hard being a hot, sexy, girly, you just radiate energy, and it affects everything. But actually, I mean, I do think I do run a little hot. Yeah, I've heard that actually, like smaller people, they do run hotter. I don't know, like the biology behind that, but like tiny animals, like they can heat up a lot, something about the body, yeah. Maybe because it like is not dispersed as much, because if you're maybe a tall person, it gets evenly spread out, the heat across like a bigger distance, a larger thing. I don't know, it's like having small bones versus big bones. Yeah. So then the heat gets more compact, question mark. Thank God I'm a fat old man. Wow, yeah, you must be feeling really good this season. Less space for blood flow, so more. Oh yeah, blood flow, big loss of blood flow in over here. Yeah. I really make that blood flow. Yeah, you know what I mean? Old houses in Europe trap the heat to make it worse. Yeah. We'll get to that. Imagining a chipmunk. Hey guys! What's up? Welcome to my stream! Have you heard Evelyn and the Chipmunks? They're making a huge comeback! These days. Yeah. I could be your chipmunk idol! I could sing your favorite songs and make them way better! And my awesome voice! Sorry. But yes. Basically, I am like a house that traps all the heat in. I live near the Arctic Circle and I'm very stereotypical for my country, so the summer is almost unbearable for me. whole lack of AC units. Oh, I got this crappy desk fan. Dang. Yeah. I don't know. There's like a... Is there like some unit shortage or something? Well, we'll talk more about that later. Point is... Okay, me, second floor, hot lady. I have big PC running, big beef PC running, almost 24/7. Generate a lot of heat, you know. And my room, it faces the sun. Okay, you know how there's north, south, east, west. And one of those directions has big sun, you know, because it goes from one side to the other, right? The sun. So it's on the side where the sun is the majority of the time. So basically it is facing the full blast of the sun heat rays for like most of the day. So all of these result in a room which is becomes several degrees hotter than all the other rooms in the house. Oh, thank you, by the way, Ackline, for the gifted membership. Oh yeah, wait, let me catch up on all the redeems today. Thank you, Vic, for the resub. Good to see you. Hello. Thank you, Lovers, for the resub as well. I'm also in that for a while, so we can go. Thank you as well, Zach, for the gifted membership. Very kind, yeah. But yeah, guys, this is not a time to give suggestions. I'm not asking for that. I'm just saying what the situation is, okay? I should be able to say like, oh, blackout curtains. My room is not... The curtains are not in that way where I can just buy shit and slot it in. It's some very specialized curtains. Know what I mean? But yeah. Anyway, yeah, so even if the rest of my house is a pretty good temperature, my room always heats up like way more, and it really sucks. I can go from my room to it feeling really hot, and I just go out and I go downstairs and it feels like completely fine. Which also means that I can't exactly just like turn up. Is it turn up or turn down the AC? Like turn down the temperature on the AC, because that affects the whole house. So if I try to match it to my room and make my room super cold, well, for everyone else, it's going to be way colder. It might be too cold for them. There's also like, oh, should you're using the AC electric bills, I don't know, chungus. Yeah, so it kind of, it is what it is. I have been suffering a little bit this year, although not always. The PC makes your room so hot. It's a lot of factors. I just said them. PC, second floor, room faces the sun. Me, all these things, yeah. So I actually tried to fix this issue by buying an AC unit specifically for my room. I thought I could do that. I mean, it can't be that hard, like, to just install AC. I mean, like, AC is just AC. You just shove it on the wall and it just works, right? So, like, I bought a really expensive fancy AC unit for my room. Like, I looked up reviews for it and everyone said it was good. And then on the pictures, like, it just looked very, very simple. Like, yeah, it's just on the walls. I was like, yeah, okay, you know, you can just get it. So I ordered it, but then it ended up being really big. It's like these two really big boxes. And I tried to like look up the actual instructions of how to install this. because my parents are on my ass of like, what the fuck did you buy? What is this? How are you gonna put this in your room? How is this gonna work? And I looked it up. It turns out there's all of these like pumps and like pipes, and like has to go through the wall, and like it goes out like to the outside, and it's like, whoa. And I was like, huh, I guess like this is not really doable, because then I looked up like, okay, how much would it be to get someone to install it? And it's like, oh, actually, AC guys are pretty expensive. I guess because sometimes there's a lot of work they have to do, especially like if on like a second story, because they also have to work from the outside. So you have to like go up on ladder, up to like the outside of your stuff. And I was like, pfft. All that, I was like, you know what, all this like effort and stuff, it's not worth it. So I did return that. So for now I don't have any of that specialized AC stuff, but for now it's pretty all right. I don't know. I mean, those hot months are not months, days. Those really hot days are pretty bad, but it's yeah, it is what it is. I do have another solution in the works, but it's a bit of a secret. I'll tell you about it some other time. But yeah, isn't that he's so annoying? Oh yeah, wait, I remembered. Ah, there we go. Stream instantly improved 10 billion%. Let's go. But yeah, you know, on days where it's really hot, you just feel so lazy, right? Like you don't want to do anything. Especially hard for me when I have to do like ASMR and stuff, because I do have some fans in my room. They do help a little bit. I mostly wanted whatever AC solutions because of this issue specifically. When I'm making ASMR, I have to turn everything off so that there's no like sound messing with things. But then also it gets like super extra really hot. And also when I'm sleeping, because I don't like the loud noises that fans make. And the fancy AC I got specifically was all like, oh, it's like really quiet and stuff. But yeah. I mean, this is why a lot of whatever smaller AC solutions don't work for me, because they're too loud, and the whole point of it is supposed to be quiet, because that's when I really need this extra cooling. Yeah. Yeah. Fun fact. This stream, I've actually been wanting to do it for like 2 weeks now or something. You know, like when the heat wave was like really strong. But it kept being delayed because of the heat. And I got lazy, and I didn't wanna work on it, you know. I literally sitting there getting cooked. I'm here now. It's still summer. Peak of summer, in fact, even right. Surely it's really hot somewhere right now, and you can still relate to this and stuff. Mm-hmm. Okay. And we close everything to get the heat out the room. We get this nasty stuffy odor. Oh yeah. Gonna be honest, I don't really notice smells. I think my room is pretty compact most of the time anyways. You know what I hate though? Whenever people say just open the window, because I feel like that doesn't help at all. Because it's still hot outside, you know? What? Letting the outside hot air into... it's not really helping. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe just like airs it out like a little better. But yeah, I know it. Man, yeah. Very, very challenging. Anyways, let's get to some epic headlines. Whoa. Breaking news? Question mark. What? I'm wondering if I should move the chat actually. Cause bum. Yeah, maybe a blurs is better. We are covering me a little bit though, but I want to show stuff over here in this corner. Yeah. I'll go a little bit smaller. Okay. Opening the window can make the indoors worse. Yeah. Yeah, I can only see it happening at night because, or helping at night. Because it gets a little cooler. What the fuck? Take them off. What are you referring to? I don't know what you're talking about, but I can't. It's not allowed. You can't just ask a girl to get naked on stream. We're being modest here, okay? Being a nice, delicate, demure lady. Alright. First off, this was a couple days ago, actually. Did you guys see this? Any Torontonians? Toronto's air quality plunges into hazardous levels, with AQI doubling to 360 overnight. I don't even know what these numbers mean. Wow, big stink here. Sorry guys, that was me. Hehe. No, actually, I did not see this. It's not in my area. I was trying to have the breaking bad yellow filter that image. I know it's so funny. I saw these funny memes of like people in Toronto meeting up on July, but whatever date of the year it was. This happened. It's just a picture of Breaking Bad. So hi, Renu. Good to see you, Cha. What's so kawaii, embarrassing? I've seen air like that in my hotel before. Orange, blurry sky, pretty scary. Yeah, bro. Imagine waking up and you see this. Must feel like the freaking apocalypse is coming. Also, can I be honest? So I saw a penguin posting an image of oh god. Okay, in the penguin Discord, someone posted an image. It was like a chart of like an index of the AQI, I guess. Is that what it is? AQI levels? And being like, oh my god, Toronto is so cooked. And it's like Toronto, this was just a graph showing the numbers. And well, yeah, it showed these numbers 360. But then I got kind of confused because I didn't know what that image meant. And I read it as AIQ. I mean, I'm seeing here clearly it's QI. But I read it as IQ, so I felt like, oh, Is this a list of IQ? I mean, yeah, Toronto's like super smart, like right now. All of a sudden, you know, yeah, pretty cool, I guess. But yeah, cause it seems like average IQ, you know, like something like that. You know, but then I'm like, what does that mean? I mean, 360, that is not normal IQ levels. That's almost as high IQ as me, you know, like that cannot be normal. Yeah, I guess evidently it wasn't. It's about air quality. Wow. I can't believe it, guys. OG-sans will really wake up and on their phone pull up several charts and be like, yes, let me look at the humidity numbers. Oh yes, let me check that AQI. Yes, that's just how is the condensation and the cloud density disparity. Yeah. How about the grass colors? Is it? You know, all these little silly Billy charts. I'm just kind of thinking, who even freaking cares? Okay? Just, you know, go outside, live your life. You know what I mean? You know, it is what it is. You know, if it's bad, you'll feel it. You know, it's bad. I know. As someone who does not go outside, I do not know at all what to look out for. I definitely would be jump scared by this if I experienced it and then you die because of the poison air. Surely they would give some kind of warning to everyone. I know. Well, they give you lung cancer or something. This? I don't know. I don't know what are the ramifications of freaking air quality. Watch, we have California last year. Huh? Looking more like Mexico to me. Is it true that Breaking Bad was filmed like this? Like they didn't actually use a filter. They just only filmed when it was stinky in the air. Then I wonder. Oh, like were the actors okay? Did they have to suffer while filming? You know, the stinky air everywhere. I don't know. You know, it's interesting. Yeah. Oh yeah, Vince Gilligan is a visionary. Oh, truly revolutionary filmmaking techniques. Wow. Okay. Maybe it's fake news. I definitely would not fall for false information though, so it must be correct. Speaking of Toronto, I saw this today too. Toronto Public Health confirms first mosquitoes to test positive for West Nile virus in 2026. This comment: contaminated water, contaminated food, poor air quality, and now infected mosquitoes. Bro, they're getting all of the like fucking 7 plagues upon them. I didn't know what happened there. Maybe it's retribution, you know. Toronto is like the biggest city in Canada. It's got a lot of, you know, a lot of people coming in from all over, kind of fucking with the country. You know what I mean? Maybe way overpopulated. So I don't know. Maybe they like had it coming to them. All this stuff, yeah. And maybe they'll put things not only in Toronto now, huh? But yeah. Interesting. And okay, touching more on Canada stuff. Wait, what the frick is West Nile virus, by the way? Sounds like it's supposed to be in Egypt. What's it doing over here? Yeah. I definitely don't want to go outside these days. But yeah, I'm not in Toronto, but I mean, still, I don't know, maybe it has like, they spread it out for like all of Canada. I heard Canada's 40 million people, the same as the state of California. Wait, really? Should California have that many people? Kind of doubt that, but I don't know. That one's been around since 2003. Oh yeah, okay, maybe it's like not a big deal. I do know in some places in Canada though, there are lots of bikes. I've heard there's this phenomenon where all of these, I think they're like black fleas or something, black tick fleas or something. They all like migrate like up to Canada or something. So when you're in the Toronto area in like the summer or like certain times of the year, just like huge, just like freaking everywhere and can't even see. And like it's really bad. It's really bad. Yes, especially if you're around water. So just do not go outside. Los Angeles has hundreds of millions. 100 million people? There's no way. Well, okay, I mean, Toronto can't be that packed then if it can't even fit the whole population of Canada in there. I don't know. Canada's kind of weird. Doesn't it feel weird that like everywhere feels kind of crowded, but then you realize like there's all this freaking land? You know what I mean? That just nobody goes to. Curious, but I digress. Well, actually, speaking of contaminated food, I did hear recently on Twitter. I think it's more of an American thing that there's some shit going on with your food. So the like contaminations, especially with like fruit products and stuff, that like the big diarrhea, the big poo-poo virus. Oh my gosh, parasites everywhere. There's like a big outbreak. I don't think we got it over here because like I've not experienced anything. I am curious though. Have you guys experienced that? Did you get the parasite, Penguin? It's okay, you can admit it. I mean, there's no shame here, you know. I'm just worried, like, for your health, you know. You have to tell your sister about these things, okay? You know, I don't know if we gotta take you to a doctor. Wait, no, not even one person. I mean, no, I'm not gonna make fun of you. I thought it would be funny if someone got it and we're like, oh my god, it's real, you know, like it's you know, it could be like, oh my god, I could be like, wow, it's like just like Twitter, you know. It's like everyone's saying on Twitter that it's real, you know, because I don't know, I feel like I keep getting fed fake news. It's kind of disappointing because I think some big phenomenon is happening, but it's like, no, everyone's like, no, actually, I don't know anything about that. What? I need some lettuce to report back. You should do that. Mm-hmm. Is it a Taco Bell specific thing? Haven't got it yet, but I haven't eaten any uncooked produce in a few weeks to avoid it. What? Oh, maybe that's why, huh? You freaking Americans you don't eat fresh food anyways. So it's like, oh, wow. You never even occurred to me. Lettuce, I've never had that in 10 years. That My hatred of Lynn is finally vindicated. Right. Possible Jackson's effects only show up in 2 weeks. Okay, guys. I'll wait 2 weeks. I'll ask you again. You better wait. Everyone's saying no. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. It's gonna be coming, and then we'll be able to talk about the parasite. Explosive parasite. It's already been recalled. What? No. Our lettuce comes from a can? Okay, no way. No way they're making canned lettuce, guys. It's fricked up. I can't let you sound dies. And not eating stuff unless it lasts for 100 years. Ooh. Ooh, because you just want to be big and strong, right? Ooh, become immortal. Okay, fine, whatever. No stinky virus. Moving on then. Sorry. I go back to eating fresh produce and I figure out the actual source, but now it's easy as a blanket warning against eating produce you haven't cooked. Okay, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Surely someone has eaten uncooked produce in some capacity, right? Chunky. Too bad I might have been a formidable opponent for my immune system. Is that it, huh? You're already just too strong? You already beat the parasite? It just goes right through you, don't even notice? Nah. Chunky. Anyways. Okay, yeah, here's a bit of a debate, guys. So you saw the stinky Toronto stuff, right? So apparently that stink is like moving down to the US? Question mark. Also, I've heard there's like forest fires. There's a lot of forest fires happening in Canada. I don't know if it's like a especially Canadian kind of thing, like they just spring up out of nowhere, or like does someone just like to explore Canadian forests and light matches in there? You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Are Canadians being arsonists or something? I don't know. I already heard there's like so much damage because of it. Very stinky. Is it because we have like big forests in here? Or something. Yeah, then I saw this. So Canadian wildfire smoke is about to blanket the northeast and midwest of extremely dangerous air quality. Teehee. Sorry, Americans. You're getting the scraps. The wind blows south. You know what I mean? You can deal with those problems yourself. Yeah. There's just freaking comments. Always ruining our summers. Canada, stop. Can we sue Canada on being so for real? This is getting ridiculous. Almost 5 summers in a row now. They need to start doing something about this, and yes, there are ways to prevent it. Canada, please, can we possibly do something to prevent these again? I'm so sick of this every year now. I'm like, damn, like, is this true? Has it been like happening like that often? I mean, I don't even really like know what's going on. But like, ooh, oh my gosh, I wonder if we ruined the World Cup because of it. Teehee. Maybe that'd be a good thing. Right. It's kind of weird that it's often now, but also can never happen even once. I mean, I don't even know what happened last year or the year before. But even this has been happening the past 5 years in the summer. I just completely forget everything. But people are saying it's like a consistent thing. We're like always having forest fires and it always goes down to the US. I mean, sheesh, man, I don't know. Maybe like they just fucking blame, capitalism. That's how the world works, you know. Well, what can we do about it? I'm sure the US has forest fires too. Maybe your fires go down to Mexico or something, but nobody cares about the Mexicans, but there's no complaining about it online or something. I don't know. It's interesting though. Interesting. You guys say all the time, ooh, I love girl failure stink. Yeah, stay stinky, imouto. Well, okay then. Here you go. Take all the stink. Yeah. But actually, you know what? I think you guys have some blame too. Cause boom, look at this heat dome building over US to push scorching temperatures into Canada. So you brought your hot heat, you brought it over to here. Okay? How about that? How about I sue you for that, okay? I'm gonna freaking call up Saul Goodman. That's loyal in town. Yeah. I don't know. I did not really read this article. Gonna be honest. So I was gonna assume from the title. I guess something like, I don't know. So all of the chungus you have in the US, big pollution, you make big heat ozone, extra ozone layer around your own country, but it gets so big and chungus because of all the hamburgers that it can't fit anymore, and it stretches over into Canada. So then we also get the big heat. Yeah. Wow. Pretty interesting. Yeah. I'm gonna blame all of the really hot days. It's because of this. Yeah. But actually, there's been a lot of like rain and stuff happening over the past couple of weeks. It has actually helped a lot with the heat. So I don't really feel like it's been that bad, at least compared to like the past couple of years, maybe. I don't know. President said he was gonna tax Canada for having their stinky air invading the US. Yeah, that's pretty silly, man. Please, no, it's not my fault. Big bro said he wanted this. I think you guys gotta contact them and be like, nah, actually, it's okay, bro. This wick itself ironically helps the heat because the sun is obfuscated. Yo, actually, wait, you're welcome, guys. Now see, you guys made the big heat dome, but we slide the smoke under the dome so it stops like affecting you guys. Yeah, you should be thanking us. Okay. Or something. Yeah. What if I tax you guys for your everything. Cause you think, yeah, you know what, the prices, the economy, is going down, and it's America's fault. So, boom, there you go. Big sue, big lawsuit. I mean, you know. Okay. Anyways, well, so that's what's going on in North America. All right, but how about we look a bit over the pond? Boo. Okay, so I heard after you guys saw it in Europe. In Europe, there were all these posts the past few weeks. I saw like everyone complaining so much about big heat waves. So many VTubers suffering because they don't have AC. Record temperatures, you know, freaking like 40 degrees Celsius and stuff. Okay, I don't know if you're still getting cooked. Is that still going on, or has everyone gotten over it, or like did it like die down or something? People are getting in fountains to cool down. Ooh, that seems kind of fun actually. Just like the old days, you know, the times of Rome, the public bath. We're bringing it back, you know. Actually, you're welcome. Where are my third spaces? Boom! Everyone go cool down in the fountain. Oh, many old people died. No, don't laugh. It was horrible. I'm not like laughing, you know, but it's like, you know, it's a little bit of goofing around, being a little silly. I mean, yeah, I know it's probably very painful and stuff, but we have the shared trauma, and isn't that fun? I don't know. The week we're called population control. Maybe it's this. Maybe, you know, the time was coming. I mean, you know, you're always complaining, you know, about the boomers. You know, we can give up your jobs already. You know, we need it for the young generation. Something, you know, the plague did wonders for the earth back in the day. But I digress. Like bash on like cruel and unusual punishment. What do you mean punishment? No, it was a great, awesome time. Did you think it's awesome, you know, to just go and like share like a big, like wide, you know, cool water, and you get to see some naked babes. I don't know, yeah, you know, it's just free life, free living, you know, no worries. Taking your time, you know, cleaning yourself, you know, get some nice smelling soap and stuff. Something. Yeah. We could go to the family baths, perhaps. Humu. But yeah, I heard it was getting so hot that even figures are melting. Look at this. After today's heat wave and learning how badly figures can melt, putting them in the fridge. Imagine being some huge like anime figure collector in Europe, and your stupid brick chud house has bad insulation and is trapping all the heat in. And you have to quickly move all of your figures to your fridge, but you don't have enough space in your fridge. Yeah. Shout out to Poker Raccoon, by the way. Very, very cool, cute girl. Yeah. This would be quite scary, though. I have quite a collection of Gunpla builds that I've done. Dental figures sitting on my shelf, which are also all made out of plastic. And yeah, I was kind of worrying too, like, oh man, should I be worried about that? They're all gonna like fucking melt together, but I mean, it was fine, I guess. But yeah, I guess like figure care is like a big thing, right? You gotta keep them like in cool conditions because they're very delicate. Imagine your wife who freaking melts down. But we can say that's not illegal to have a second fridge freezer for non-food items. If people think it was illegal, I think it's more like it's a hassle, you know, of like, oh, where am I gonna put a big, you know, second fridge and stuff, and expensive, and you know, those things are pretty loud, right? They go all the time. Although I do know, mini fridges for like makeup and stuff is actually somewhat common because that happens to a lot of makeup too. Actually, they could like melt in the heat. The shit women put on their faces, man. But yeah, I don't know. You need a lot of bigger one for figures though. And a massive elephant candle and a melted one day. What do you mean elephant candle? Why an elephant? Like just like a full elephant? Part of an elephant? Elephant head? Elephant trunk? Why an elephant? Or like elephant sized? Interesting. Yeah. Maybe it's like the paint on the figures. Also, it can be like very delicate or something. I don't know, but it's very scary. Do you think you could put... Okay, what if you got a fridge for your PC, actually? Wait. How come no one's considered that? Okay. Boom, you know, I know PC cooling is a big thing, right? Big challenge, big thing to tackle. And PC fans, they can be very loud. So what if you got a special container for your PC? Like a fridge that works like a fridge, and boom, you just put it in. I think someone did use a fridge for the PC. Cool. Okay, what if you could like do it with not condensation? Like a special fridge that didn't have condensation, you know, no wetness. Or maybe like you could put a bag over it. Like you could put a bag over the PC. You know, kind of like those like covers for your phone, like the waterproof covers for your phone when you go in the shower. You can make make the PC waterproof and then put that in the fridge. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Just put the PC in the wine cellar. Is that the best place to game? I wonder how my voice would reverberate off of all of the wine bottles. Yeah. Anyways, speaking more about Europe. Europe. Boom. Look at this. EU Commission HQ shut off air conditioning on floors 1 to 7 during this week's European heatwave, while upper floors kept theirs running. Is this some government building or like a apartment building or something? Employees on the lower floors called it feudalism and a disgrace. It seems like there is this weird policy people are trying to push in the EU of like, oh, we need to like save and conserve energy as much as possible and stuff. And so it's like we need to use the minimum amount of services as we possibly can. Yes, even if it is a detriment to people's daily lives, to their comforts. Only the elites get AC. Yeah, that's I don't know. I was wondering if this is the logic that I kind of said, where like heat rises, so they'd be like, oh well, the top floors would be the hottest, so they needed the AC the most, I guess. But then like, I mean, could you just do like lower AC on the bottom floors, like shutting it down completely? That is that's pretty fricked up, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, of course, you know, the fancy government people are at the top floor, so they get the nice, comfy air conditioning room. Turn on a fan and stop whining as they sit in their AC room. Yeah. It's easy for them to say. I do, like, I'm also not sure, like, the sort of like anti AC sentiment, like, is it because of like energy costs? Is it because like they just don't have ACs? Like they literally don't have the fucking manufacturing for air conditioners? Is it like there aren't people to install it? They don't know how to install it? You know, no place to put it in their homes or something? Try to do that in the US too. There's legal limits on how much water dishwashers can use. Oh, but instead people just run the dishwasher twice. Lawmakers big dumb. I see. Yeah, I think I remember hearing some stuff of like during like droughts, they try to make people like use the shower less or something. But I really wonder, like, how much are people's like personal contributions like really making that much of a difference? Like, is me like showering for less time, like quickening it up a little bit, or showering a little bit often, is that really making a difference in the fucking ecological society, the environment, you know? I don't know. This idea some media companies push at some European households best not acquire AC because it attributes to climate change. Bro, everything contributes to climate change. But yeah, I think I heard about that stuff too. Yeah, hypocrites. Right. I think definitely the data centers are the real fucking issue society is facing. All the energy they use, and I'm pretty sure data centers, they actually have to have a shit ton of AC or cooling or something, because yeah, they don't want their computers fucking overloading and overheating. So it's like they are stealing your AC, man. They tell us to make less carbon emissions and use less water. They have their own pools and jet planes. Yeah, I mean, have you seen that shit? Like Taylor Swift's private jet? It is more like carbon emissions than like freaking thousands of people in their own like tiny lives. You know what I mean? It's kind of fucked up when you think about it, actually, of like an individual person could try really hard to quote unquote reduce their carbon footprint or whatever and be all eco-friendly and stuff, but like that single person like is fucking nothing in the face. Not even that one person. If you took like thousands of people doing just that, it is nothing in the face of a millionaire. Not to mention billionaires, all that shit they do, but yeah, all the chungus private jets. But you know, what can you do about it? I mean, I say just live your life comfortably, you know? live in your own comforts. I mean, sure, of course, try not to fuck up the world too much if you can help it. You know, but a lot of stuff, like, it doesn't really matter. Like, you know what? Fucking recycling? Recycling isn't even real. I don't know if you guys have seen, like, all of these videos. I watched a, like, documentary series on YouTube, or I think it was on Netflix, I mean, all these places that claim to, like, recycle your stuff, even, like, official city, quote-unquote, recycling, fucking plants or whatever, they don't actually recycle. They all just send it to the same garbage landfill, actually. You know what I mean? Change is not the only place that truly recycles. Yeah. It's kind of ironic because they also, like, package a lot of things, you know, like just fucking packaged individual fruits. But I guess if they really are reusing that stuff, then I guess it's fine. But yeah, you know, I remember, like, growing up, they pushed that a lot, right? Reduce, reuse, recycle. Make sure that put the paper in the paper recycling bin. Ooh, don't put in the garbage. But then. It's all for nothing. Very few things recycle, mostly glass and metals. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they're, like, trying to push this if most of the cases it doesn't even matter, you know. And I feel bad because, like, over here, at least my parents, they're very, like, kind of anal about this. They're like, you gotta separate your garbage, okay? You gotta put everything in the green bin, the compostables, and the paper and stuff in the blue bin. Okay, and you gotta separate all the cardboard and have a cardboard section, put all the cardboard in this bin, you know? Like, all that stuff. It's like, man. It's annoying, and then I know, like, it just doesn't even matter, you know, but they still get angry at you for not complying. Very changy. And you know what, guys? Does it even fucking matter? All of this. When China exists. You over there in Europe, you're like, ooh, we gotta be so environmentally conscious. You know, China's like, huh, I don't freaking care, bro. We gotta up those numbers. Yeah, carbon emission, let those stocks go up. We're not doing enough. And, you know, it's like nothing in the grand scheme of things. You're a tiny little dot on the map. So yeah, you should get AC, Europeans. I know there's also kind of a thing of like, oh, well, it's only hot for like a few months in the year. Like, it's only the summer months, and the whole rest of the year, it's like nice and fine and cool or whatever. I still get that because, like, I used to have the same mindset. That's why, like, for the longest time, I've just left my room, like, as it's been, because I was like, oh, I don't know, I'm too lazy to get an AC. I don't think it's worth it. You know, it's not hot for like that long in the year. But like when it does get really bad, you're gonna be really thankful for having that extra comfort. You know what I mean? Or at least for me, like, again, like, it really affects my productivity. When it gets so hot, it affects my sleep, and your sleep affects your work, you know? All of that. Have you seen the death rate to heat in Europe compared to North America? No, but I'm gonna guess it's higher in Europe. I'm very sorry for you guys. I've heard of like other stuff where like even like your own like architecture that was made like hundreds of years ago, like they didn't know that like how bad it would get. Like it was not designed for these big heat stuff. So there's even like some places in Europe where they have like, I forget what the material is, like some material like everywhere, like on the streets and like the walls and stuff. But that material, like it heats up a lot, and it like it maintains heat or something. I don't think it's marble, but it's like something like that. I mean, marble might be the opposite actually, but you know what I mean. Like they built all this stuff with that, but then now in the summer, like it's all heating up a lot and say it's super hot, and it's all like reflecting off of each other, which makes everything even hotter. So yeah. I guess like in America, we tear down all of the really old stuff, so it's all new things that have this heat conscious things in mind. So I guess it's not really that much of an issue. Yeah. Same things with the houses being old, you know, they're made for winters, for cold winters, meant to keep the heat in, but kind of backfires when, you know, yeah, I guess they didn't know that in the future, you'd have not only cold winters, but hot summers too. That's actually also a big reason why they don't always install AC, to preserve the architecture. What kind of chunk is? Man. America paper walls you can put a pencil through. I mean, yeah, there's definitely other issues with American housing, being very fragile like that too. But hey, at least it works. At least we can survive pretty alright all throughout the year. But yeah, architecture and heat stroke much better than being comfortable with AC. Yeah. Yeah, guys, if we build with paper, boom, we can tear it down and rebuild again. Cost of rebuilding bigger and better, baby. Yeah. You just need to learn water bending so we can create more polar ice caps. Oh, true. It's so true. Where's Aang, bro? Blood needs to wake up already. Yeah. Anyways, what do I have next here? I have a graph. Look. Sort of amazing that European net zero policies won't do squat to stop climate change. Might as well install the AC and quit virtue signaling. So heat waves are no more evidence of climate change than cold snaps are evidence against it. It's summertime, it's weather. Okay, I don't really know about like all this kind of stuff. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, because we have China, Europe, like, okay, wow, congratulations, you lowered your emissions a little bit. The world is still fucked. This is a quote tweet to this. Sort of amazing how the American response to a historic heatwave is not holy shit. Climate change won't be. The Europeans don't have AC yet. Oh yeah, the climate change is already here. What are you gonna do about it? I don't actually know if like ACs even like contribute to climate change that much, right? I mean, you know, how's it different than just getting like a big beef PC installed? You know, that's using a ton of energy and electricity too. You know what I mean? Everything we use demand energy. So like, why are you saying like this thing is not necessary, but all these other things we have in our homes, so that is necessary? You know what I mean? How about you get off of Twitter, huh? Get off of the internet. That would save energy way more than any of this stuff. Probably, maybe, I don't know. computer, probably something. No. Wait, was there a hole in the ozone layer? Did we fix it? Yeah, good for us, see? We're fine. Europe just moved all their pollutant factories into China, so Europe is just cheating. Ooh. So true, isn't it so true? Yeah. Kind of everything operates out of China, isn't it? Kind of sad, but it is what it is. Even Batman, man, even Batman is ordering his shit, his equipment from China. I saw that. I watched the Batman Begins movie last week. Yeah. Bro, that shit is like, you're supposed to order 10,000 copies from China. I was like, bruh. Okay. Interesting more. But yeah. I don't know what's true and what's not. I think there are low energy ACs though, right? Also, you know, I think both things can be true. Like, yeah, I guess climate change is bad, but also maybe just get your ACs already. Freaking bloods. Anyways, what's next over here? Okay. Speaking of China, China just dropped the ultimate troll on Europe. They're installing full air conditioning and fans for dogs, while Brussels lectures everyone to save the planet and sweat it out during the heat wave. Big sweaty European OG signs. Oh, thank you, Blue, for the 2 membership. Welcome. More people died from the heat wave in the EU than got in USA. Yeah. So shouldn't you guys do something about this? Just hold, guys. Hold. Keep holding. Just a little bit longer. You can do it. See, so doesn't that mean... that's like... doesn't that mean that European people saying, like, just cope with the heat, bro? It's like telling Americans to shoot yourself if you're a gun. Because you're getting the same amount of deaths that way, you know? I don't know. You know what I mean? But yeah. Back to here. The dogs are living better than most Europeans. I got installed a freaking little... wasn't it kind of cute? Oh, I do feel kind of bad for the animals. They're sweating it out too, you know.
Thanks for all the hard work you do, Imouto.
Oh, thank you, Blue, for the super chat. Appreciate it. Oh, that's so sweet. Mwah. Of course, I keep working hard. Big doing, yes. Like a little band, AC above it. Guys, I heard if you have like cast or something, you can buy like individual like marble tiles or something. You know how marble is like always cool? So you can just buy like a cool tile and your pet will just like lie on it and it feels really good to them. Lying their belly on cool tile. But yeah. Pets can't really communicate like if they're feeling too hot either, so it is sad. I do know pets pass away from this kind of stuff too. Death data is difficult to compare, even EU countries got a different methodology. I see. How about we just go with the headline and make it sound cool and reactionary? I know. Yeah. Point is, it's pretty chungus. But yeah. I'm actually wondering, by the way, though, So, I mean, are there like actual like laws like preventing people from buying ACs? Like, I guess like in certain buildings, people would be like, no, you can't get it because it's like an old building and we need to preserve it. Or is it just like in some buildings it's like impossible to install because of the configuration of it? But yeah. It's not illegal. Yeah, so then it feels kind of bad to say like, bro, just get the AC, bro, but I keep seeing like all this stuff on Twitter about this, all these people complaining, you know, and AC install takes 2 tubes. It's very advanced tech and they don't know it. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking maybe because like, I mean, if the houses are made of like bricks, then like, you know, maybe you can't drill through the brick, you know, how are you gonna get through the brick to get the tube out or something? I don't know. Then the neighbors complaining. More expensive, ruins the facade of the building. Yeah, man. I do think it comes down to this sort of like moping around, you know, of like, oh, well, it's expensive, I guess, and it's hard to find the units, it's hard to find the guys who do it, and blah, 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 all these people complaining about stuff, and to where it's like, I don't even want to start the process, you know? It's like, I get it, because like, I mean, I've lived in a similar situation in my room, but like my room feels really hot. But then I'm like, oh, well, I don't know. I guess like it's not really for that long. It's only for a couple months. And you know, I really gotta go through the whole process of like buying something and measuring it to fit my room. Making sure it's all gonna work and finding people to install it. You know, I get it. It's bad. But when it's getting to these points, it really seems like, I don't know. At least like apartment buildings and stuff, they should just have this things already installed. Because I know at least in North America, every new house, every apartment, condo, whatever, is all pre-installed. The AC. It's already there. So ACs were not common in houses, and with the heat wave, these houses acting like codes government are worried about pollution and emissions, which is BS, so they're stubborn. But yeah. Stubbornness. You know, I want to keep things my way. ACs are American propaganda. Just turn on the fan blood. Oh, come on, stop looking at American social media and getting jealous of their better living conditions. Trust me, bro. It's okay over here. Look, I just passed another law that allows you to marry your cousin. Chunky. Yeah. I am wishing big AC blessings on everyone. I know it's hard, but I do encourage, you know, to try looking into it, because it's only gonna get worse. Maybe not this year, probably next year though. and getting it started early is probably better, you know? I wonder, it's a bit of a interesting problem, but I don't know, if you guys insist so much of like, oh, we're not, You're not getting AC. I don't want AC. Then maybe you guys should stop complaining on social media every year. Because I feel like it happens every year, right? You know, oh, boo hoo, I'm British and I'm boarding up in my house. Yeah, you signed up for this. You refuse to fix the problem. You know, I know. What do you want? Yeah. Anyways, okay, wait. Can we go for a quick bathroom break? Actually, I'm sorry. I need I need peace. Electric fan in my room. Well, hey, I hope it works. hope you're able to cope with it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I will say over here in Canada, we kind of have similar to European weather, to where it gets really cold in the winter and then really hot in the summer, you know? So that's why, but like we already came prepared for that. That's why like every house already has a heater and AC already installed. So like we're good for all seasons. So yeah, it's pretty nice. And we have like big like hydro powered stuff here, so like it's not even that bad on the environment either. Anyway, yeah. I'm just saying though, you know, the excuse that like, oh, it's cold for a lot of the year, that doesn't work because that's the same thing over here. Like I get it, but now, you know, it's not always cold and chunky. This. No, that's my cat. Okay, wait, is this? Okay. That's the BRB. Okay. Wait, BRB for real. Hi, I'm back. Hi. Also, I do want to say, don't take me too seriously. I'm just being a little silly and poking a bit of fun at this situation. But I do really empathize with Europeans because it seems really hard, and like I really hate the heat, and when I'm seeing it's like 40 Celsius over there, it's like yeah, like I get it. You must be melting, and of course, like if you don't already have AC, like you can't exactly fix that, you know, because I know it's a long process to get that installed. So like just having to like cope with it for now. It's hard. It's hard, you know. I mean, I went on a little, in May, I went on that vacation with my family. We were in Europe, and even then in May, it was like pretty hot, really hot outside. And thankfully not that hot. That's actually why we went in May. I think going off season now is like the smart move, because like imagine we went like, I don't know, now or like August or something, when it's probably gonna get even hotter, like going like during like these fucking insane heat waves, like I might not have come back. You know what I mean? So yeah. Hope you are finding ways to cope. And it is true that not everyone is going to have AC or even really good AC. And if you do have AC, it can be situations like mine where your room is just like really hot. So, you know, it's like, you know, it's a bit of a privileged position, I guess, to just be like, just get AC, bro. You know, and like, there's so many factors, going into it. It's just a sad situation. I just wish your guys like advocated for this stuff more instead of being like a little silly about like, oh, you don't need it. You know what I mean? Because it definitely would be like better to have it, and I think it should be a human right. You know, should build that into the Constitution. You know, like water, or something. Especially since like it actually causes deaths, you know, fucking heat stroke. Lives in a town in the USA where common phrases we don't believe in AC. What? What kind of town is that? Or did they all have weird accents, perchance, by any chance? Interesting. Never heard of that. America got real weird towns, weird towns, it seems, huh? It's like the sundown towns. Yeah. Isn't always during hospitals? Are you talking European hospitals or hospitals in general? I mean, that is actually crazy because that's like supposed to be for your health. Though I would hope, I don't know, maybe it'd be more dispersed in hospitals because they're big and it can move around more or something. I don't know. I feel lots of religious communities that don't like many types of modern conveniences. Oh, like the fucking, the Amish, right? We spend most of my life living in an Amish paradise. Guys know that. Yeah, well, at least it got really epic butter, and weed, apparently. Heard they're a very big producer of weed. Like, they just grow it because they like growing shit. You know, they don't even consume it. They're just like, yeah, we'll like sell you guys the weed or something. I'm actually living it up, huh? High quality ingredients everywhere. Yeah. You know, I read a post on Reddit recently. I know, sorry, Reddit mentioned. It was like this guy saying, he visited a fucking like Tibetan like temple or something for vacation. Apparently there's like lots of places like this where you can like just go there and visit and be like, hey, can I like live here for like a while? And they're like, oh yeah, okay, sure. And he's like, well, like it was so cool because like it's like a totally like bubble society, I guess. So like everyone like makes their own food, and like everyone like helps out each other. You know what I mean? It's like there's no currency, you know, you don't like buy stuff. Like if you want something, you can just like go down like to the village and be like, hey, can I get some fucking tomatoes or something? And they're like, yeah. But that system works because everyone is like helping out each other, you know, like some real community shit. And like there's no technology. So like, oh my god, I'm not having like algorithms in my face or whatever, you know, and living off the land. And like this guy just saying like, wow, it was so amazing living there, and I just want to go back. And I'm like, man, why can't like society be like this? Why can't the rest of society be like this? Yeah, it's interesting. And there's I don't know if it's communism. They should like Buddhist temples, you know. I know. Are you calling Buddha communist? Or that's very offensive to the other Buddhists in chat. Is that what their religion is called? Buddhism? Yeah. There are big collectives that live like that everywhere, really. I feel like the hippies have died down since like the 80s or whatever. Now it's really popular. Not that I know that I haven't been there, but you know, whenever I see 80s references in movies and stuff, it's like in TV shows, it's always like, oh yeah, peace, bro. Let's care for the earth and stuff, you know. Yeah. Apparently there's like other places in the world where they have like these temples and stuff, and kind of it's this shit of like the first time you go there, you have to do like all day like a meditation or something. So like you get fed like a bit of food, you know, that like the people there prepare, but then you have to spend like 7-8 hours a day just like meditating. And you have like one apple before bed, because they're also like very like you know, consumption, don't consume a lot of food, you know, kind of stuff. It's like, honestly, that sounds really boring. But apparently after you live like that for a week, then you can work there like as a volunteer, and then you can be part of like the whole community and everyone else, and then you can be the person like preparing the food or like sweeping up. I don't know. I don't know what jobs they have around there, but yeah, this guy talking about like, oh, you know, it was like so cool working there, but then like you know, well, first you gotta go for like a whole week of chungus meditating all day. Like I don't know if it's worth it. Do they have AC? Oh, probably not. But you'd probably be wearing like those really flowy like garments, you know what I mean? It's like maybe it'd be really comfortable still, and maybe they got it all like breathable and shit, you know what I mean? Like fancy fancy materials. Now I'm wondering if they have plumbing. Cause like, I mean, if they have plumbing, then like someone has to be a plumber, right? Like what if they have any like issues, you know? I mean, they don't want to rely on the outside world or whatever, but you know, I mean, surely they don't just have constant plumber volunteers, right? So then it's like, oh, if they don't, then yeah, maybe maybe the modern world does have some nice good stuff in it. Chunky. Ooh, I love recycling. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, so we made fun of Europe a little bit. So, but what about boom, we go back to America and we check out what's happening in New York. Wow, everyone's favorite city. Wait, isn't New York the biggest actually? I think New York would have hundreds of millions of people. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking, like, if the Buddhist monk people do have toilets, and like what happens like when the toilet gets like backed up or something, if there's some pipe issues, you know, are they gonna know how the fuck to deal with that? Like, I just realized, like, probably not. So then, you know. Yeah, I mean, it's just because it becomes someone's job, like, to be the dedicated, like, janitor, you know. Do they bring out outside help for that, or does someone need to, like, research, like, the toilet stuff, you know? And I wonder how they, like, assign people, because you're like, I want to join this, like, community, you know? And it's like, okay, you know, we are they hiring for, you know, kitchen helpers and stuff? Like, I wonder. Because the concept is, like, there's no payment. Like nobody pays anyone, so... You know? The plumbers have to be living on site, because they wouldn't do this shit for free. The temples are also tourist hotspots, so I assume they just hire someone from the village. I thought you were gonna say they hire tourists, like... Hey, you, foreigner, come, toilet. Chunky. I don't know, it's interesting. I wonder how does this stuff happen? Do the monks have to become, like, toilet certified, you know? Qualify plumbers and stuff so they could deal with these things? I don't know. I mean, they love reading books, right? I mean, they could probably get a bunch of, like, you know, toilet books and stuff. Yeah. Anyways, yes. In New York. So... Okay. I think this is New York Mayor. Wait, what's this handle? At NYC Mayor. Okay, wait. So does this handle, like, change hands every time there's a new mayor? Someone else takes over the account? Was this guy's account always the city changes handle to that? What happens when the new mayor comes in? Is it gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna change my handle. What are you gonna do about it? The Catholic monastery in the United States where the monks take up trades like electrician and plumber to maintain the abbey. That's so cool. Like, these like badass OG sons, you know, strong, physically and mentally. They just meditate all day and they could fix your fucking toilet. What's the government controlled account? Okay, I guess passed on. It's just kind of funny, you know, when you think about it, like, in modern times. It's probably an official, like, part of, like, the inauguration process of, like, okay, we're gonna do the Twitter account handover. You know? It's, you know, because, you know, it is a bit of a process, you know, like, oh, bro, can you, like, log in, you know, to make sure you're all set up and stuff. Yeah. Local churches volunteers for the parishioners, like mechanics will do free work for the church. Whoa, bro. Church is, like, such a cheat code in, like, so many ways. But I digress. How about the Church of Zenya, huh? Gonna get free labor. Right. I'm kind of scared, you know? What do I do? If I live on my own and, like, something happens and the chongus breaks down, I'm not gonna know what to do. More. Anyways. Back to back to this. I don't want to be an adult. Yeah. Although, I'll be honest, I don't know, maybe it's easier when you live by yourself. Because I will say, when I lived with roommates, it was always kind of embarrassing when some problems showed up, and I'd always like worry about them of like, oh, like, are they gonna get in the way? And like, do I have to tell them that like people are coming to fix or something? I don't know, you know. Yeah, but calling is scary though, and people coming into your space, you know. I'm definitely not gonna learn anything, so break that. I'm scared of messing it up. Huh. Hey, whoa. Here we go. Okay. New York, it's hot out there, and the power grid is working overtime to keep us cool. Set your AC to 78 degrees. Turn off lights, electronics you're not using, and unplug what you can. Our city capital. What is it, some fucking holy place? Doing its part too, maintaining the 78 degrees rule in our buildings, dimming, turning off our lights during peak electricity demand, asking private partners to do the same, and powering down non-essential equipment. A stable grid means the AC stays on and lives are saved. Let's ease demand and get through the heat together. Why is bro fucking dashing? Did they use ChatGPT to write this? I would not be surprised. It does kind of feel like that way. You know what I mean? I wonder, guys, could we get a chart of the actual power grid usage? Like, because I don't really think civilian use is even a significant portion of what is consuming it. You know what I mean? True, there's something bigger out there you could go after. Are there any data centers in New York? Actually, I don't know. I feel like there wouldn't be room in New York for data centers. Because everything's all packed in and stuff, right? Some mega corporations and high-rise buildings, right? Yeah. Are these crypto farms in New York? I mean, yeah, boom. Go for that! Yeah, I can't believe they're ruining stuff even more. The crypto bro is ruining the AC. So easier shifts the blame onto the people. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's because these fucking companies are gonna be like, no, bro, our profits, we can't stop, so just get pushed onto the civilians. Wow. It sure feels great to live in a place that does not have any of that bullshit. Yeah, again, so silly. It's like asking people, you know, ooh, make sure you put all the plastics in the right recycling bin, ooh. Like, as if all this little tiny shit really matters, all these inconveniences to your life, you know. You try to think, yeah, I'm making a difference, and then boom, China. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. But like, I looked this up. Okay, 78 degrees is apparently 26 Celsius, which is like, that is kind of high. Not gonna lie. I mean, I will say. In my room, most of the time, like, it's like 28 Celsius, even like 30 Celsius, so, it's like, it's not that bad, right? but people would probably want it to be like a little lower, you know? Little lower than that. Like, this is still like, okay, you have to wear your t-shirt and shorts around the house, you know what I mean? 26 is kind of chill, not gonna lie. Yeah. I mean, maybe I'm just used to it, but I think it's pretty okay. I mean, I'd definitely rather take that than like 30 degrees and stuff. But yeah, I have me wondering. Gonna ask you another question. Typically speaking, 21 is the optimal temperature. Well, yeah. I think like the standard temperature for air conditioning here is like, yeah, about 21. 26 isn't like super hot, but it is warm. Like you are gonna feel that. Okay, I'm gonna ask, what is the optimal, or what is the perfect AC temperature? I don't know Fahrenheit, so I'm just gonna put it in Celsius, okay? 26 Celsius, 20 Celsius, or even lower, 16 Celsius. Boom. But I'm afraid to mute it. This is a psyop by the Europeans. No, I realized I was talking on European AC on my European time slot stream. Yeah, I made sure everyone could hear my epic roasts. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I think 16. It's a little cold actually, but I do kind of like the cold. I like sleeping in the cold. But I would probably say 20. 20 is fine. Oh yeah. Everyone's saying 20. I wonder how people actually like responded to this request by New York. Like, okay, I guess I will lower my AC. Or so like, now fuck it, bro. Just crank it up, it's getting hot. People did not comply. Yeah, I mean, like, how are we gonna enforce that, you know? It's the city's problem if they can't handle it, right? I mean, isn't this just a freaking tweet? So like so many people who don't even use Twitter. If you put your AC at 26, you're better off just turning the AC off and saving your money on the electric bill. It's like nothing, honestly, right? Though, right? The AC. I don't think it's that well. I don't look at the bills. At least over here, it actually really isn't that much to have your AC running. But I guess it is true, like, if you're gonna put at 26, like, what's even the point of leaving it on? You know? Rick getting mad but it's turning on every light in their house 24/7. I do wonder, you turn off your lights, right? Like, surely don't just leave all the lights on in your house all the time. I'm surprised 26 Celsius has more answers than 16. Wow. But it feels wrong to leave your lights on in your house. You know what, actually? That reminds me of PCs too. Do you keep your PC on 24/7, or do you turn it off between uses? I've always turned off my PC, and I thought like that was the best thing to do, like that made the most sense. But then I I thought it was like crazy. Like, what? Like, he was wasting so much power and stuff, leaving it on all the time. I mean, I don't know really, but yeah, apparently, when you turn off your PC, it's actually, it actually harms your computer. Like it harms like the parts in it. Apparently, like every time you turn it off, like it does extra like load and like weight on your PC. Oh, and wait, by the way, Spectre, I see you in chat. I'm sorry to call you out, but please email me, okay? I've been trying to hunt down everyone who donated to me during my donathon so they can get their donation rewards. People who didn't email me, like sometimes I can find like their social medias and like ask them for the email. But you, sir, you do not have a Twitter. I don't think you have a Discord either. So I don't know where or how to contact you to ask you, tell you for your email. So please email my business email. And yes, and then stuff it could be okay. Sorry. Yeah, that's sorry. I didn't mean to go on a tangent about that. You should have hidden my email so you call me out. No, please. I like nice, easy methods. You silly. Anyways, yes, PCs. Apparently, it's good to keep your PC on all the time. And you know what? Maybe it would even be convenient because you can leave all of your programs running. You don't have to reboot stuff. I do wonder if it would like affect your electricity bill that much, but if it's just idling, then maybe it's fine. You just like leave it. Does it not consume more or something? I don't know. The damage is very minuscule. You mean like turning it off? I guess, but like, you know, if you want to use it like long term, maybe it is relevant or something. I don't know. Then I wonder, what about sleep mode? Does sleep mode help? Like maybe if you turn it on sleep mode, then it's like a halfway point. Dun, 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 dun. Wonder why damage it long term. I don't know. Does it really matter? Except for the what's a platter drive? And when I leave the house, I unplug everything. Okay, unplugging that was too much work. Does that help unplugging it? Really? Yeah, maybe sleep mode. Maybe. Because sleep mode, it would still keep some of your data for a fast boot and stuff. Ooh, but that's your hard drive. Oh, I see. The worst for mechanical HDDs is when you spin them up. So that's like when you turn it on. Yeah. Okay, that's why you don't want to turn it on all the time. Oh, I see more. Interesting. I unplug my refrigerator before I leave the house. Do you have nothing in your refrigerator? Is everything gonna melt? Oh my gosh, that seems a bit much. How do you even reach that plug? I know a lot of fridges like just up against the wall in some corner. Like, can't even access that shit. Imouto, how serious most people here are not using a hard drive. Hey, really? That's fine. I don't know. Okay. I guess I'll keep turning off my PC. It seems like it's fine. But we are going to turn on the AC. Keep it out 20 degrees Celsius or 21 degrees Celsius. Haha. Amazing. Funny number. Best number. 9 plus 10. Sorry. Yeah. Do we even have an HDD? I don't know. I mean, it's not just a hard drive. Shouldn't everyone have a hard drive though? I thought it's like your D drive or something. But yeah. Anyways, okay, guys. Kind of all I have prepared for today for our little heat wave AC app. Oh wait, no. No, I had one more thing. I wanted to talk about how do ACs really work? They do. I'm gonna bring up my interpretation. Okay, so okay, we're gonna color the background black to make it look super cool and cinematic. Okay, so this is the wall. So this is the AC. Okay, attached to the wall, but then it has like the vents, and the vents, or this is where it comes out, right? The air comes out. Yes. But then it's also attached to the wall, and then it breaks through the wall, and you have a big chungus unit out here, and apparently it spurts out the hot air. So it sucks it sucks in the hot air. Hot air. Wish. It sucks in the hot air, and then it goes through this tube. Wait, I'm already. Okay, don't worry about that. And it spits out outside. Okay. But then, okay, does that make the environment hotter? When you think about it, because then you're adding more hot air to all the other air. So is that why the temperature go up? And why we have big chungus? Why things are very hot? But then okay, yes. Yeah, that's how it work. And then this, it has internal things, and it has water in it. It has water, and the water gets cool, so that's how it gets the hot air from, for the condensation of the water. And it takes the water from the air particles. It takes the water from the air particle, because there's always air particles in the air, water particles in the air because of condensation and heat and stuff, and moisture in the air. So it sucks out the moisture, and if it freezes it, and it turns it into the cool air to bring it out, and that is how we get the cold experience. Yes. And then when all this is spitting out the hot air, it travels to the east, I think. Yes, it travels to the east, because that's where the wind blows, and that is when it reaches no, okay, forget whatever. It reaches Europe. What does Europe even look like? Like some weird freaking chunky massive. It's like this. This is it reaches the EU, and that is why they get the big heat wave. Yeah, and sometimes it goes the opposite directions. The wind travels the opposite direction, but then it just like wraps around like back to the E, or you know what I mean? Because we're a big sphere, a big circle, so it wraps around back then. And this is where it stops because then it's traveled enough and it gets tired, so it's like I'm gonna plonk down over here. Yeah. ACs are heat pumps to put hot and cold side. The hot goes outside in summer and inside in winter. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pump. Oh yeah, I gotta pump it hard. Pump the heat. Ugh. Yeah. I don't think it really contributes to the temperature though. It's only a little bit of heat that it pumps out, right? It's kind of crazy though, because isn't that kind of like a... It's like dumping your garbage in the ocean, you know, like that kind of similar mindset of like, oh, I'll just dump it somewhere else, you know? There's someone else to deal with. Yes, is it silly though? That I didn't know any of this before I looked into ACs a bit. Again, like, yeah, I thought they just attached to the wall and they just worked. I didn't know they had to have these like complex hot and cold systems, and I didn't really think of like, oh, where does the hot air go? Where does the heat go? I thought it just transforms it immediately. I guess it's more like dropping water into water, I guess. And yeah, it doesn't matter. Then boom, infinite water glitch. Yeah. Okay. So, now Europeans see it's not so scary. I think you should get one. You should get one as well. Yeah, there's like whole disciplines of people that install this, so they're called like HVAC, heat vacuum air conditioning. I mean, that's what it stands for, because they're all about the like hot and cold guys. They install a whole bunch of stuff into homes. They know how to redistribute that heat, that cold. Yeah. And they get paid lots of money. Kind of crazy. The more specialized you are, the more you get paid. About the VA's ventilation. I don't know what you're talking about. No, it's definitely vacuum, because they suck up. They vacuum from the air. They suck it up in the air and stuff. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. Interesting. So I can install a window. My window is sideways. Oh yeah. So I mean, this is like if you just have a wall, but like, you know, some people there's already have like a window here that already goes out. So apparently it could also be like you have like some chunky here, and then you just like directly like just put it out the window. I don't know if it just like has a straight up like tube that brings it out. I feel like I've been in some places in Europe before that had it like this, so there's just like a big tube going out the window. Or if they also have this kind of like fancy unit, but yeah, apparently like it only works if your like window operates in a certain way. Because the window has to like open for this, right? And some windows definitely a little weird. I don't know why they make it like that, but yeah. Mine also doesn't open in a nice way, so it is what it is. These ones are very noisy though, right? High decibel because they don't have the Chad big cooling system to support them. You know, they only have a measly single tube, so they're working hard. Or something. Yeah, and they're kind of ugly, you know, because you know, what do you mean I have a big tube going out my window all the time? But yeah, careful your tube doesn't flop too much. You wouldn't want it to go back inside accidentally. Anyways, I hope you like my little presentation. About heat, ACs, Chunky World. So, well, now we get into the little announcement I have. I'm gonna put on the screen so everyone knows. What could it be? I think you're gonna have no idea. But okay, I wrote some stuff down. But first, oh wait. It's so hard, Penguin. It's so hard. Living a life with no AC, and I'm just dying. In this heat. If only we could go to some cool places and cool down. And go to some other places that have AC, but when I'm stuck in this chongus 2D body. But wait, unless there's actually wait, where did I put this? Boom! If I turn 3D, then that's going to solve all of our problems. We'll get to go to the beach, and I'm gonna show off my amazing swimsuit for it. Wow, doesn't it look so good and cool? Yeah, so this is happening tomorrow. That's why I wore this outfit today. You can see the differences. You seeing the 2D version now. Wow, and pshoo, gonna be even better. Gonna be even much better in 3D. I'm really excited for you. I'm gonna have some fun hanging out, you know. Yeah, it's not really like that big of a deal, but I would like to see you there. You know, I'm gonna go through the pain of putting on all my 3D gear. So you better show up to our the date, yeah. Yeah. Maybe I should change the text though. Cause it's not about the beach, it's about me. 3D, wow, so good, exciting. Yeah. Okay. So boom, just a reminder, it's happening tomorrow at about the same time. So hopefully it's all gonna work out. Okay, and then next, I don't have any images for this, so you're gonna have to pay attention, okay? You're gonna have to listen. Open your ears. It's getting serious, okay? Because it's little bits, just a little announcement for the channel. Okay, hopefully I can jingle keys. Wait. I think I do have keys. You hear this? Jingle, wake up! Wake up! Hey, listen! Ah, no cat. Get out of here, cat. I'll kick it out. I'll put it away. So, you may have noticed, but my membership on YouTube, my memberships thing on YouTube has changed a little bit. So the first 2 tiers, I made it cheaper. Maybe I should have prepared some screenshot or something. But it is what it is. So the first tier is $1, and you're getting emotes and all our movie watch-alongs, if that. The second is $3, and it's just adding in drawing streams and gaming night together streams. I've already been doing those monthly, but yeah, that is there specifically. And then the last tier, I think it's $10. It's unchanged, so that is just like a donation tier. So you're deflating the economy? Yeah, screw inflation, we're getting smaller. But there is a reason for this. Basically, I want to move to doing all of my sub membership stuff, whatever, to YouTube only. Okay. And so like everything will be on YouTube. Like I said, the watch-alongs, gaming nights, drawing nights. The reason for this is I wanted things to be kind of easier for me and to have more of like a membership catalog, I guess. The main kind of, I guess, friction is I had to like dual stream on YouTube, but then also use Discord for Twitch because Twitch doesn't have a good subscription like system for like subscription only things, and I had to use SciTube to merge chats, and it was just very complex and a little annoying. So I thought it would be easiest to leave everything to YouTube. Everything will be in one chat. It will all be condensed, easy to access, easy to get archives and stuff. I will still stream the movies directly on Discord because, you know, I can't show it on YouTube, obviously. So if you want to sync up with my copy directly, I'll do that on Discord, but the chatting will be on YouTube for those. So yeah, this change is not immediate because I am aware people do have their Twitch subs, and I do feel really bad like if you purchased a Twitch sub specifically for these benefits like already for the month. So these changes will be like official starting September. So hopefully all of your like Twitch stuff you won't be getting double charged. But this is also why I lowered the membership prices on YouTube like as much as I could. Like literally, I told you I lowered it as much as I could. With the $1 and $3 tier. So I hope like it's not putting too much of a burden to you to just ask like if for specifically these membership stuff. We're gonna do it on YouTube. I'll still be multi-streaming to Twitch and stuff in my normal streams. But yeah, Twitch will eventually be considered mostly like just for emotes and whatever, and just the native Twitch stuff. But yeah, Twitch is not really good for this community stuff. I like YouTube because it does have more of this community feeling. And so I like how you can leave like comments on my YouTube videos and streams and VODs. I'm very active on my YouTube comments, by the way. I'm like liking them all the time. I try to reply. If you member on YouTube, then you can also do that, and you'll get to have my membership badge in your name there as well. So, is that everything I wanted to say? I wish I could like lower the Twitch prices as well, but I can't. Like it is a static thing. So that's why I'm like, I just lowered it as much as I could on YouTube. So if you do want to keep up your Twitch thing, then you can feel free to do that. I made the YouTube one again as cheap as I could, so it's hopefully not like too much like extra for you, and I think it does make things a little simpler. There's the Penguin Plus tier on YouTube if you do want to give a little more. So on Twitch there's like no reason to do any more of like the higher tiers. So I would sort of I guess encourage you to just pay for like the least amount of things that you can, because I don't want to be burdening your wallet like that. Well, there are members only videos on YouTube. So I'm already doing members only stuff. It's just gonna make things easier. So there'll still be the movie watch alongs, the community gaming nights about once a month, and the drawing streams about once a month. Since it'll be YouTube only, like everyone will be on YouTube, but I'll be in the YouTube chat, so it'll I think be like a lot easier coordinating things. And also with this change, I was also thinking of doing like random other members only streams sometimes, like if I want to hang out with you a bit more, but I don't want to do like a big serious stream, you know, maybe like just playing my gacha games or something. Yeah, you know what I mean, like not serious stuff, but like if I'm already gonna be playing like myself for a long time, like maybe I could share it a little bit. I don't know, it's just more comfortable doing it in members stream and having it be like again archived and like constantly available to everyone. But yeah, that was kind of it for the announcement. So again for now, nothing is really changing. It's going to be official in September, but I'm giving you a heads up because I didn't want you to keep like subbing a bunch when I had these intentions in mind to change things. So yeah, that's how it is. I guess. So I will talk about this a little more in on my alt Twitter and Discord. So if you have any like specific questions, maybe I could will answer it there. So yeah. That's about it, Moo. Thank you for understanding. Yeah. Now let's end it for today. Oh yeah, let me do the end of stream greetings, okay? Before I go, okay. So, attention, time to greet, salute your commander, and clock in. Oh, and by the way, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Kumo, for the membership. Thank you, Darkner. Thank you, Red Skulls. Okay. Hello, Sunflower. Hello, Alfred. Hello, Freaky. Hello, Chicken. Hello, Dick Fairy. Hello, Anta. Hello, Yuridan. Hello, Wellers. Hello, Blake. Hello, Just a Person. Hello, Crit. Hello, VG. Hello, Keki. Hello, Zach. Cheeto. Hello, Pantry. Hello, Bahus. Hello, Doraf. Hello, Red Skulls. Hello, Duker. Hello, Jay. Hello, Serena Morty. Hello, Varric. Hello, AJ Artist. Hello, Akumi. Hello, Densely. Hello, Durjax. Hello, Kevin Love. Hello, Bio Doom. Hello, X Melty. Hello, Infamy. Hello, Abajib. Hello, Aki. Hello, Jean Paul. Hello, Dagner. Hello, Turtles. Hello, Kuma. Hello, Rain. Hello, Gaming Magicians. Hello, Mr. 63. Hello, Sky and I. Hello, Red Skulls. Hello, Clayton. Santos. Hello, Asmi. Hello, Shrekington. Hello, RT. Hello, Garbage. Hello, Ross. Hello, Fernbell. Hello, Capitals. Hello, Spoop. Hello, Goat. Hello, Ricardo. Hello, Bob Buckles. Hello, Doomer. Very Dad. Hello, Phoenix. Hello, Sleepy. Hello, Chipin Jallet. Hello, Koala. Hello, Blue. Hello, Scripon. Hello, Exxon. Hello, Tin Rare. Hello, Spectre. Hello, Key to the Feet. Hello, Profession Mixman. Hello, King Karma. Hello, Lim. Hello, Rex Nemesis. Hello, Makani. Hello, Feral Danny. Hello, Sengoku. Hello, Moonsoon. Hello, Spiria. Hello, Sparna. Hello, Varric. Hello, Dark Devil. Hello, Lurkers. Hello, Botters. Hope, wait, did I miss something? Okay, wait, I guess everyone, sorry. Oh my goodness, I hope you have fun today. Just chatting and hanging out streams are all pretty fun, I think. Pretty fun time with them. So, how about we rate Mikan? She's doing an anniversary stream. Yay. And very, very amazing to be around for so long. Okay, so before I go, here is my Discord. If you want to hang out a bit more, get pings and stuff, my socials. I think post YouTube videos on there. My website with game and movie reviews. My Patreon with more stuff there, and my merch. So yeah, thank you. Please check all that out. Oh wait, I just realized I could probably set it up so I could post all of that in both YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. Well, that's the next time. Thank you so much for hanging out. 이거 really appreciate it. Otherwise, okay? Otherwise, bye bye. See you again soon. Maybe tonight. Maybe tomorrow for the 3D version of this. Wow, crazy. Bye bye, see you. Love you. Have a good rest of your day, alright? Enjoy your weekend, have some fun. Bye bye. I don't, wait.